I don't know why I just feel like laughing, and I am back with a joyous and joyful mood. But I think it's because of the person we are in the house together with. Because I was I was checking out the content from my guest in the house today, and I just laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. And okay, sijui nitasema aje. You know, humor is personal, but I think I felt he's kind of humorous. This is Y254. Yeah, you can find us pale Facebook at Y254, pale X at Y254, Instagram, and also tell us. Napenda tuongee conversation. Let's get to know what you think, what you have in mind. And if you have any comment, please irushe pale ndani. We are going to follow and see and get to hear from you, because yes, that is why we are here for you, and that is why you are our audience. Yes, thank you so much for choosing Y254. This is amazing, and I'll just go straight to saying who we are with in the house. He goes by the name Masabuni pale on his socials. He is a content creator. And now, for those who are from Kenya, you know what Sabuni is, yeah? So that's why I'm actually laughing, because I was checking out on this content, and I don't want to use the word hilarious, but nisha sema. Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Please say hi to the audience and tell us who you are. Who are you?
Hello guys, so my name is Masabuni, and yeah, I'm a content creator, pale Instagram, TikTok. You can find me on my socials, and I'm so pleased to be here. Thanks be to God, yeah.
Amazing. So let's get straight to our conversation. Checking out on your content, you kind of do some jokes or some things, or do some talks with applying soap like all over your body. Why, one thing, the first question is, why did you think, or where did you get the idea that you would do that and create Masabuni that we now know today?
So basically, you know, when getting into the field of content creation, you just want to look different from what other content creators are doing, more of like jokes, more of skits. So I was thinking, when I get into this field, how can I be more of different? So, you know, it is just, kuna tu itabia flani yenye, ukiingia pale bafu, you know, you get into music, ama ukiosha vyombo nini. So the music thing, so I just took my phone, and I am also too shy on camera in the beginning times, but now I'm so confident on the camera because I think I'm used to it.
Now,
yeah. So like, I just started, actually my first video was lip syncing to DJ Afro says, you know DJ Afro,
yeah?
So I just created a video, and suddenly it just went viral. Yeah, na ilinishtua sana. So like, it was, and I thought that I should actually start doing this thing. And the first video I created, I did not post it for over 2 months, because I was like, how will people take me?
Will they really like it? Will it get a following?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know how people will take me, because I'm not that person. Because people are used to me being shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll be like,
the person they seeing you.
Yeah, where has he gotten the confidence from? So I was like, I maintained with the video for like 2 to 3 months. Then I just decided that, you know what, let me just do it.
And it blew up.
It blew up. Actually, my first ever video. Yeah.
That's amazing. So maybe can you tell us, what was your reaction when you just looked at your video and saw how it has gone viral, and how it has, like, because you're saying it's something you didn't expect. So what was your first reaction to that?
So I posted it overnight, and I did not want to look at my phone. So I slept, woke up in the morning, and it was just like notification after notification after notification. Then kashanga, I went and looked at my Instagram, and saw that it was truly blowing, and other content creators, the young creators who are like big on their socials, they started that, yeah, this is a wonderful content. Can you keep in touch so that you can do something like this, people should know you and blah 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 and all of that. And the funny thing is that I did not even post my I don't like TikTok that so much that I did not post for over some 5 or 6 months. So I was so stick to my Instagram. That's why my Instagram is more of like big now. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, when you just sit down and decide to do something and then it blows up, you didn't expect that to be, but then that's the outcome. And now maybe, is that when you now knew this is what I want to do, this is what I want to be a content creator? Was it immediately after that video, or did it take some time, or what were the considerations?
So personally, it was not that, I did not feel like I can be a content creator at that particular time after that video blew up. Because content creation, it just comes with, let me say, burnout or exhaustion after some time, because you know people expect your next video to be big again, you know. So that's, the expectations for me were too high, and also I can say for the fans, because my first video was like hilarious in some type of way. So I was thinking, what's next?
This is the only best thing I would have done. So what else do I do? Oh, okay. So as a content creator, are you open to collaborations with other content creators, or are you more of a person who just wants to stand alone?
So in the beginning time of my content, I was like, I'll do this thing on my own, because I felt like no one will want to do the same thing as I do. Because, so that's when I shifted to doing more of skits. So that's when I decided that I can start doing collaborations and some type of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how long have you been into the industry and doing content creation? And so far, how's the journey?
So right now, I mean, I celebrated a year on July. Yeah, I turned a year on my socials. Yeah, 1 year. And so far, I can say the journey comes with a lot. It requires persistence, endurance, and mostly key, consistency. Because without, I think the socials applause more of consistency rather than what you come with, the skits, whether regardless of being it hilarious or funny. I think it applauses so much consistency. And so the journey is so good, it has taught me a lot. Yeah. Okay,
so there's someone who's seated and they think they have an idea, but they're like you, wondering, okay, are you sure these people would like it? Are you sure anyone would even want to check out my content? What would you tell such kind of a person?
So from my side, from my experience, I will just advise that one person to post it, because at the end of the day, you don't know what video can change your life. Yeah, so like I'll just advise someone to post whatever you think, whether you feel like people will not like it, because at the end of the day, even the other top creators started from somewhere. You know, it just requires some type of confidence and some type of courage, and at least some people to encourage you, maybe your friends, you know, maybe other creators can encourage you, maybe through their socials, their posts, their reels, you know. So I can encourage a creator who feels like he has something that the social world can applaud to just start it. Yeah.
Amazing. Maybe can you tell us about your inner cycle, your friends, your family? How did they react to your content and what you're doing? Mostly kwanza wazazi. How was that?
So firstly, with my parents, they actually didn't know what I was doing for like some type of 5 months or 6. Yeah, so they came to know later, but they were hearing the sounds, you know, I'm being too loud, because mostly I get to shower from maybe something like 10 and get out of the bathroom like something like 2 or 12, something like 12:30 or 1, because you know it's video after video.
Yeah.
You know, you look at the first take, you say, let me do another take. Yeah, so like it took me time. It took time before they knew. And to my friends, they were like, they were so happy for me, because they did not know the other side of me, because I'm a person who is too calm. You know, I'm just a chill guy. So they were like, you can do this and we truly support you in this. So just keep on doing what you're doing. And my parents, I appreciate them so much because regardless of wasting water, they are some way of supportive of it, and they appreciate whatever I'm doing. So yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Maybe you can tell us maybe some of the tools or apps you use to edit your videos, or how do you go about, now you've shot your video, before you post it, the production stage?
So first after, before I go to the editing part, first after doing the video, I first, do some couple of rechecks maybe to check on maybe something was right, maybe something was, just to check on the measures. Then on the editing app, I use most of the time CapCut, maybe Adobe Premiere, but Adobe Premiere is more of, wanting to some type of money and stuff. So like I also use Adobe Premiere, but mostly I use CapCut in each and every video that I create.
CapCut is available to almost everyone if you have a phone, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. So that means nothing is stopping you out there as a content creator. Right. And if you feel you can do it, he is here making videos, having such kind of a large following, and he's just using an app you can access in your phone. Like, what is stopping you? Manze, ni nini mbaya? So maybe can you tell us what kind of audience is your target audience? Because there are very many different people out there, and people who follow you or who watch your videos. So what is your target audience?
So my target audience is actually everyone, and I was looking at my stats last week, and I actually saw like at the people who follow most of my content are from the age of maybe 18 to 24, and the last age is maybe 40. So so people relate to my content so much. But in the beginning times, it was mostly of the high schoolers, because they feel like they relate so much.
What you're saying.
Yeah. So like my target audience, I feel like in the time when I'm growing more, I think I'll get to reach more even of old people, and they will get satisfied in my content. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. So at times when we post something online, and mostly if you are a Kenyan, tunajijua tu sisi wenyewe, comments zinakujanga, mtu anamkanga anasema tu kitu yenye tu amesikia kusema. So how do you handle negative comments, and like how do you just handle negativity when someone comes and comments anasema tu kitu hapo and it really hurts you, or you feel bad about it? How do you handle that?
Negative comment negative comment section inaweza kumaliza usipojichunga. So for me, before coming into the content world, I was mainly focusing. That is the time that the period that I was not posting my videos, the first video. So I was studying the content world, seeing how the creators, how people react to their content, because at the end of the day, regardless of doing something what a person likes, or not doing something that the person does not like, still there will be a negative comment. What wataongea regardless. So mimi most of the time nachekanga tu comment section yangu. Mostly mi huangalia, so mi huangalia comment section yangu. Most of the time najipatanga tu nimecheka regardless of kenye umesema. Na saa zingine nikisikia ni trigger sana ndakujibu, ikini trigger sana ndakujibu. So yeah, hivyo ndo nadeal nayo, ni embrace. At the end of the day, you are adding numbers to my comment section. So so unanisaidia. Yeah. So low-key unanisaidia. So mimi tunaweza sema tu kwa negative people ama pessimistic people, just keep on doing your thing, because at the end of the day umeiona ndo ukakuja ukatype. So kumaanisha hadi wewe ni viewer una get, so
na unangoja response, so bado unangoja ni post kitu kingine.
Basa siku hizi niliachana tu nazo, shughulikangi nazo, mostly na reacting kwa the positive comments. At the end of the day, the positive comments keep you going, keep you pushing, keep you to create more and more hilarious videos. Yeah.
That's amazing. So speaking of positive comments, what is one comment that came your way that is kind of memorable and till today you sit down and think or remember it?
Positive one ni mingi, but yenye naweza kumbuka ni mtu aliniambia tu aje juu mi na feeling hii siko like mfani sana personally. So personally after nimepost video ni ngumu sana niangalie tena juu na feel nini nilikuwa nafanya. So like it's hard for me to go and look back at my videos, but you know, when passing through the comments, people are like, you're so funny. So and like that has stuck with me till this particular time. So si feelingi mimi ni mfani, sijuangi mbona, na ni ngumu sana kwangu kuangalia back. Most of my videos sionangi, so unapata hata kuna video ili blow na labda hata sijui, nakuja na shanga nasema kumbe video ilifika this type of views, this type of likes. So nakujanga tu nashtuka baadaye, but you are so funny imestick na mimi sana. But at this point si feelingi bado mimi ni mfani, na feel tu nafanyanga tu kitu tu imekuja ndo nafanya.
Wow. So like they are also helping you to know a side of you that you hadn't noticed.
Facts, ukweli.
That's amazing. Now, when you get into content creation, at times inafikanga mahali huna content imeisha kabisa, yeah? So how do you maintain authenticity that in as much as I'm doing this, I'm not copying anyone, I'm not changing my brand or changing who I am, or what the content that nimekuwa nawaletea sticks to just this, like I'm not changing or anything. So how do you go about that?
So for me, first of all, authenticity is key, and I think that's one of the things that brands chase, of being who you are, being real. So for me, I think it skipped for me a bit that I got to change my content because I felt like, you know, venye watu wananiona, maybe, you know, Masabuni, this type of person, people are not taking me serious, even in real life, you know. So like, I changed, it made me even to change, it shifted me to changing to me doing skits, which is, maybe niseme tu not so bad, but ilifanya nika shift to skits. But at the end of the day, nilikuja nikasema starudi back to doing the bafu content and stuff. But nilijipata tu bado nimerudi juu nilifeel enyi hapa tu, this is who I am. So siwezi change juu watu wamesema. Juu unajua alafu tena ukiwa mnio kwa the content world, kuna vitu tu mingi, watu wanakuja na ideas. Juu ulifanya hii kablo, you can do this one, do this one, do this one. So I think it shifted me a little bit and ikafanya nika change. But nikasema, you know what, I'm a man of many things, na naweza content haikulimit to the person who you are. So you can evolve to doing different things, you know. Hiyo ipe inakupatia exposure to reaching different type of people, reaching a different type of audience. So nikasema I'll be doing skits, bado doing the bafu content, na pia bado naweza fanya food content creation juu bado kwa my page kuna some videos of food content creation. So I think I'm exposed to a lot of things. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, since your first day, you've told us that you've celebrated a year in your content creation.
Yeah.
So what has really helped you grow? And because that is something most people struggle with, growing their audience on or their following on social media. So for you, what has really helped you grow?
So for me, first of all, I appreciate God for holding me on this journey, because if it was not for God, I think the creation, the reaching the audience will not be possible. So first of all, I think it has helped me to reaching more of other creators who have helped me to push myself, you know, family, friends, you know, a different type of audience. So like, I think the creators that I've met have helped me so much. You know, also in collaborations, the content creators that I've gotten to do collaborations with, it has just come with, you know, feeling how funny I am and feeling that I have a long way to go, and they have encouraged me so much to keep on doing what I'm doing. So I think the friends and the creators who I've met on this journey, they have helped me so much for my growth in the content world. Yeah. Wow,
interesting. When speaking of the collaborators, how do you choose? Okay, because I know they would come to you. So how do you decide this is the person I'm working with? This lakini huyu kidogo we won't do this together. So how do you go about choosing who to work with and who not to work with?
So mostly, I'm not that a choosy person when it comes to work, which is my work of content creation. I think I'll just work with anybody, but having the, you know, it requires energy, it requires a bit of character, you know, it represents a lot. So I think I can work with anyone, but you require at least a character, or you are a content creator somewhere. So I mostly work with people who are in the content world, but regardless of anything, I can work with anybody.
Amazing. So most of people want to make money online, like through content creation. So what advice would you give to such a person who really wants to make money and they don't know how to go about it?
So personally, I'm not making money online personally. So, but I pray so much that I'll start making money. But I think it's just being who you are, because I think mostly brands chase after authenticity. Regardless of authenticity, they chase after your engagement with the audience. You know, the consistency also is key in the content world. So I think for a person who is also like me, chasing after the brands, chasing after making money online, I think we should just be consistent with whatever we do and be who you are regardless. Yeah.
Amazing. So this is part of life, and we have we face challenges regardless of however we try working hard, however smart we are, challenges are always going to come our way. So what are some of the challenges as a content creator you as Masabuni would say have really come to you, or you've really gone through them?
So first is the one we've spoken about, the negative comments. So first of all, I think for the starters in the content world, I think negative comments can really ruin a content creator if kama uko so keen na kama haujajibeba in some type of way. I think itakushift vibaya sana, because at the end of the day kila mtu akona fanya hivi, wewe huwezi fanya hivi, acha hiyo follow unafanya hizi ni upuzi unafanya nini. So I think negative comments, alafu pia being real with yourself, hiyo ndio kitu pia nimelearn on this journey. Challenge nyingine pia nimeface ni manze, unaona brands zikutafuti, so unashanga ni nini sifanyi poa, unaona. So and I think kitu tumeongelea ni being consistent. I think hiyo ndio kitu brands ina chase. At the end of the day watu wataona tu kitu kanayo, unasumbua hiyo algorithm pia, post kila kitu yenye unafikiria mpaka algorithm ijue wewe ni nani. So I think consistency, the negative comments. Alafu kitu ingine ni pia yenye content creators wanafikiria sana ni about clarity, your video quality. So I think pia imeni disturb sana personally, but nilikuja nikaona manze, video quality matter so much. Personally mali nimefika, video quality matter so much. Juu pia kuna kama sasa kuna mtu anaitwa Champe, umeona hizo video zenye ana create, si ati like zimekuwa more clear, unaona, but ana keep on going, ako consistent na bado ni funny. So I think hatuna limitations kusema ati video niko na simu mbaya siwezi record, unaona. Pia mimi nilikuwa that type of person, juu nilikuwa natumia iPhone 6 na kamera ime crack. So unapata, unaona, kabla upostio video uko like unashanga wow, watu ataibaje, quality ni chafu. So hiyo ndio kitu personally ilikuwa inani hold, and nilikuja tu nika shift my way of thinking, nikasema unaonaje, acha tu ni post venye wataichukua waichukue. Na most of my videos zenye zime blow up ni hizo zenye video quality haziko poa. So
like the best.
So I think hiyo pia ilikuja kani shift, regardless of right now niko na kamera poa, unaona. So like hakuna limitations to anything. So in terms of tusikuwe na excuse in terms of sina idea ni kitu tunaweza kaa chini regardless. Juu pia unajua pia kuna ile kitu tunaweza ongelea pia za challenge ni burnout ama exhaustion. So burnout inaweza kufanya usikuwe consistent so much, juu nili unakatuna feel umechoka, but I think ni mostly it's just the mentality and how much you want it. So unaona, at the end of the day unataka brands kuchase na uko consistent, unaona. So pia unajaribu tu kushift your burnout. Na pia one way nimelearn ku avoid burnout ni having a lot of videos, creating a lot of videos maybe in a day, ndo usichoke kesho niko na set, kesho niko na session. So I think creating more videos, having more videos that you can post, maybe umecreate kama 4 leo, so that hiyo wiki yenye unakuja unajua niko sorted na content. So I think your burnout pia and hizo tu for me.
Amazing. This is Y254. We are having a very interesting conversation here with a content creator, and I hope you're taking notes, guys. I hope you are taking notes, because he is telling us very important and key things to you who wants to be, or you who already is a content creator, and you're having questions on how to go about it, what should I do, how can I handle this and that. And so right now we are discussing on the challenges, because that is something that really brings people down, yeah? So maybe can you share with us one mistake that you made that stood out, and a lesson you learned from it?
Oof, one mistake. So
it doesn't have to be a big deal. Usifikirie sana.
So a mistake maybe I did ni inaitwaje, venye naeka kamera yangu. Venye naeka kamera yangu kwa bafu. So but most of the time I'm on my shots. So like so unajua sasa ndo kwa maana lazima ni recheck my videos, uangalie isikuwe tulienda wrong mahali, isikuwe tulienda wrong mahali. So one time kuna mistake nilifanya, na kuna mtu comment section aliniambia, bro, hebu angalia hiyo video tena. Ikabaki nimedelete hiyo kitu ili ni destroy vibaya sana.
Now ulisema you don't check what you posted, so it was, you wouldn't have noticed it.
Singe notice. Ni mtu alikuja nilitextiwa tu immediately. Juliona the video imeblow within some minutes, akasema nini naendelea hapa? Kuangalia comment section, bro, angalia video tena, nilidelete hiyo video haraka sana.
Amazing. I don't want to think of what the video was.
Sikitu baya.
Okay, amesema ashawaambia, guys, so please msifikirie outside what he has said, okay? So what is something that most content creators or people misunderstand about you, content creators? What is a way people describe you or wanawabeba nyinyi kama content creators, and it's false, that's not how you guys are?
So mostly yenye nimeona iko so yenye me stand out sana kwangu ni watu wanaona tu sisi ni watu tuko jokes most of the time. Like kila time tu sisi watu tuko in jokes, hatuko too serious most of the time. That's why it comes to most of the content creators, our expose most of their hard situations. Ndio ndio kitu social media like inaziba watu in some type of way. Watu wanaonyeshana tu the better part of life, but watu waonyeshi the hardships. Mostly creators wenye wako into more of skits, the funny content. Watu wezi understand that pia si ni humans at the end of the day. Si ni watu tunachoka at the end of the day. Pia si ni watu wenye tuko na emotions. Si pia ni watu tuna face tu vitu zingine zenye unaona watu wezi to understand tukipost. At the end of the day labda umepost hapo unataka usaidizi, uko depressed, watu wataenda tu comment section, na tu comment section ya kwanza mpaka ya 20 kila mtu ameka laughing emojis. Unaona at the end of the day unajua unaumia. Really true. So I think you watu ku feel like tuko emotionless, watu wasifikirie hivyo. Pia si ni humans. Yeah.
Okay. There's the issue of in as much as you said you aren't so much into TikTok, but you are a content creator. So there's the issue of TikTokers coming together and starting to help one another. So what is your view in regards to that? Because some other people are saying watu wengine wana fake, wako na mashida ndio wakuje watulilie tuwasaidie or something. There's that narrative that's going on. But you as Masabuni, what is your take in regards to that whole situation?
TikTokers ama?
Yeah, the fact that TikTokers are now coming together to support one another.
For me, it's not a bad thing. Now, for me, TikTok, it's not that sijui mbona sipendi TikTok that of much, but I post on TikTok. Niseme tu juu mimi ni content creator niko na, so utaongezaje engagement yako ifikie na other audiences. So niko na let me just start posting on TikTok. Na hiyo pia the TikTokers coming together, that's so surreal. Hiyo ni kitu ni ngumu sana upate imefanyika on the side of Instagram. but I think for the TikTokers coming together doing wonderful things, hiyo kitu ndio nilifanyia Kaluma Boy, ilikuwa tu something great. Na hiyo ndio kitu pia inani motivate kuendelea kupost TikTok, naona regardless. Yeah.
Amazing. So we all have ambitions, we all have dreams, we have aspirations. We sit down and write, for those of us who have diaries, and be like, 5 years time, I want to be this place, I want to do this and that. So can you tell us, in 5 years time, where do you want to be, or who will you be at that time? Yeah.
So personally, I've been thinking of shifting myself because I'm also more into acting, and I act so much. I've done skits in mostly the places where I've acted in, it's the church, your time at Christmas, is all the plays of Jesus and stuff. So I think I'll find myself in the acting industry, regardless of still being a content creator, or I'll also find myself doing more of skits than the content that I do in the bathroom. Yeah. Amazing.
Do you have a content creator that you look up to, someone that maybe you would say is your role model?
Naweza sema J Modesin. Yeah, nampenda sana. Na pia kuna siku niliona kuna content nilipost iko like 2 million views Instagram, na niliona comment na nilifurahi sana.
Yeah, because he's your idol.
Manze, so nilimwona comment section, ilinifurahisha sana. So napenda actually yeye na Rono. I like Rono so much. Na only watu tuna manifest, I'll work with them one day.
Wow, that's amazing. It's a dream, and it's gonna come true, because yes, we all dream big. We were saying, like, your imagination should not be limited. You dream as big as you can, and nothing is unachievable. We are getting there, and we will get there. So any last words you would like to talk to your audience? You can look at the camera and tell us. Yeah.
So first of all, I appreciate God so much for these small wins, unaona. So it is not in vain that tuko hapa mali tuko, hosted by someone big, having a wonderful team here. So first of all, just do what you do regardless, because at the end of the day, whether you've done it correct, whether you've done it wrong, people will talk. So hiyo video umeshikilia hapo kwa hiyo simu yako, na naiona tu hiyo video umeshikilia, ipost tu regardless. Hiyo vlog yenye utaki kupost pale YouTube, hiyo video utaki kupost pale TikTok juu na feel watu wataongea, ichukue tu na post. Na at the end of the day, pray so much, because God is real and Jesus is coming.
Where can we find you on social media?
Social media, Instagram Masabuni, TikTok Masabuni, Facebook Masabuni, YouTube pia Masabuni, zote.
Amazing, that's it. Please go follow him, go see his content, mfurahie, mcheke kama mimi, and you enjoy yourself. This is Y254. Yes, please guys, hatuendi mahali popote. We are coming back. I have been your host, Eliza Kimani.